Another test drive here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Looks like we got a nice set of Billet Specialties on this 69 Camaro. Disc brakes in the front. Beautiful blue paint job. I'm sure that's got some flaws. Big block under the hood, decoded at 454. Upgraded exhaust. No power steering, no power brakes on this one. Aluminum radiator. Should be an easy test drive. I do believe this one's manual valve body. But we're going to check everything out throughout the test drive video so you know what you're getting. 3 different finance companies available, maplemotors.com, along with shipping. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Let's check out this interior. Got a chrome ashtray there. I do believe this one's manual valve body. We'll try both just to make sure. Headliner, not looking bad. Pretty clean, actually. Looks like the radio's working. We're gonna get some heat today. It is blowing. It blew out some chunks. Look at that. Feels a little warmer down here. Should be blowing out some good heat. Oil pressure gauge is slow, but working. Guess the glove box is locked up there. Wipers. No, wipers are doing nothing. Turn signals flashing. That's on both sides. Showing 87,000 miles on the dash. Horn, did you place your bets? Not working. Not sure what that is. Before I go pushing buttons, we'll at least cut it off. Let's make sure it's not a... Yeah, it also starts the car. So yeah, you don't want to just be pushing buttons, you end up hitting that starter or something. But it does. You got 2 ways to start the car. Let's hit the road, see what else we can find. All right, it's test drive time. Okay. You gotta help this window up. Checking it out. Okay, it does go all the way up, but it's a little bit off track. Try something here. Make sure I'm testing the manual valve body out to see if it makes any difference here. Oh, definitely. It is manual valve body. So you got to go to first. You got to shift it up as you drive. And then when you come to a red light, you go back down to first. Always check all that stuff out just to make sure before I do my test drive. Because if you just drive off in third on this one, it could mess the transmission up. You got to start from first every time and manually shift it. That's the way they built the car. That's the way it's supposed to be driven now. Whatever I see, I point out. I look for flaws mainly. And at the end of the video, we'll be looking at the paint, the interior, listening to the engine, checking the trunk, all the rest of the car. For now, we probably need to stop, get a little fuel. Let's see what's going on with this ride. Now it's more of an in-town cruiser, as you can tell. We're only running about 50. I'm going to say hitting the interstate's going to stress it out, so 65 is probably top speed on this one. 70 is what he's showing we're going because the speedometer's not working correct. But it's definitely got some pickup, got some pep there. It feels nice and smooth. That engine's running good. 40 pounds of oil pressure riding down the road, 190 on the temp. The front end suspension feels a little off. It's not pulling me all over the road. It's going pretty straight. And it does have pretty tight steering. But like when you hit bumps, you can kind of feel it walk. What we'll do is get about $20 of some 93 octane and then we'll keep rolling. Right now it's right at quarter tank. I just don't want to run out because I don't know what E actually is on this. But I do know it's still running at quarter tank, so we'll see if that gauge works and I'll be back. We got our gas. Let's check this gauge. Oh! 3/4 of a tank. It's working! All right, let's take off. Because the engine temperature has creeped up to 230 on this one, and it's because I've been in the parking lot getting these outside shots. I haven't been driving down the road. It doesn't have a fan shroud, it doesn't have an electric fan. There's some stuff that you could add to it to keep it cooler when you're just sitting in traffic or sitting in a parking lot. But this one here, like I said, it's getting up there in heat, so we're gonna get to moving. Watching it sundown already. Just the wind, actually starting to rain, just the wind coming through the radiator in the front of the car is cooling it off a lot. So yeah, I'm going to recommend putting a fan shroud on this one. That would help quite a bit. It's already at 200. It just didn't like sitting still in the parking lot. Now, the tip gauge could also be off a hair too. A lot of times it's all in the placement of the gauge. But That's one thing that we always pay attention to up here. But I've been out running around for about 30-45 minutes now, and the engine's been running the whole time except for the gas station stop. It's been running nice and smooth. I mean, you hear it. We're at 190 now on engine temp. It can come way down just driving it down the road. Now, I'm gonna have to wipe her back off. It wasn't even supposed to rain today. I drove in a car that's never even been in the rain, and it has today. Not real happy about it. Not this one of my personal rides. Bump in the road. Suspension's pretty smooth. What we'll do next is picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. She's running strong. The brakes are really smooth too. Check that out. I got in them hard just then. This thing stopped pretty fast. Now let's watch out for everybody, because we've had some weird traffic on the way back here, and I don't want nobody hitting me. Gotta be real careful, man. All right. Picking out the flaws coming up right now. I'll see you in a minute. All right, I found me a spot away from the wind. It is very cold again. Let's go ahead and get started. We're looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Got cracks in the paint here. See, the paint job's not perfect on this one, like cracks everywhere. Same with that front bumper. Ding in the front. Chips. Little scuff. Emblem's a little loose. Tires look pretty good. Trim's a little low. Little chips there. A little bit of rust bubbles coming through. See the flat spots on the side of the door there. Little bubbles in the corner. Chips. Scuffs. Marks. A little dent there. See one up top too. Midsection. Little dings on the door. Over the top. Got some chips on the edge there. Going over all of it. Hazy marks there. Scratch on the front windshield. Pillar's a little flat. Crack. I don't think that's supposed to be in two sections. Fitting on the handle. Little spots on the roof. Dings on the trim there. Coming around the back bumper's been replaced. See, it's in decent shape. Jams. Seals look good. A lot of extra wax. I think somebody changed out the seals. Got a spot on top of the fender there. A whole lot of wires. Don't know what this is for. Another ground, maybe? 2 grounds? Patches. A little bit of cracking going on here around the trunk lid edge. Coming down with it. Mark. Spot there. Down this side. Dent. Marks. A little Bondo in the corner there. See, the door's kind of hanging a little bit. Or is it? Yeah, it is. A little Bondo in this corner, I believe. I don't know for sure. We'll open the door and look on the inside. Just looks kind of curved a little. Back your midsection. Chips. Spot in the door. Like scratch on the side. Ding in the back. Little bubble. Pitting on the handle. Scratches on the windows. Can't really tighten the mirror up, so it's always going to move. Chips. I think it's trying to rain on us again. At least we're towards the end here. We can check out the interior and roll on back to the lot. This rain's just crazy today. Spots, touch-up marks. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get through with this. If you were wondering why it's taking me so long to get this video out this week, it's our weather. Our weather's been crazy. And as you can see, it's getting ready to storming in. So let's hurry up and do this. Interior time. At least we checked that paint out. I don't like doing paint. You can't actually look at paint in rain and actually get a good idea of what's going on. Got a rip there on the door. If you ever go to look at a car and you go in the rain, odds are you're gonna miss a lot of stuff. Edges of the doors actually look pretty good. I thought they had Bondo, but I'm not seeing any. Neither of the front. The front is good. It's not. It's solid. Good. I had to check. You got to check on the inside there. You do got some rust inside of there on that jam. Missing your vent here. Back seat. Yeah, sorry. I gotta work with the weather. So if it's raining, I can't get any of these test drives done. Chip. And they like to sometimes give me more than I can handle. So it actually puts me behind. The mat's a little dirty. The floor's ripped. I need some carpet. Obviously, this is a project car. It's not perfect. It's not terrible. But you also have some things to do. It seems to run and drive good, and it's not its fault it don't have a fan shroud. Somebody needs to put one on it, that's for sure. If I was to buy this car myself, I would probably order one immediately. And just to tell you something, I have a 68. I already had a fan shroud with an oversized radiator. I bought an electric fan to go on it as well. That's what I like to do, because I drive mine in 100-degree weather. If it's hot outside, I'm going to the car show regardless. Visor needs to be tightened up over here. Give her a little gas. Engine temperature's good. Let's listen to the engine, and we'll get out of here before this storm hits. Engine is quiet. Yeah, nice fan shroud right here in the front. Also, that would protect this hose. This is a metal piece that they've put in. Just different, it's cool, it works. The fan shroud will help pull that air through the radiator, maybe stick an electric fan over here on this side. Boom. Sparked it right up. But it's a strong engine, and other than that, it's a little hot rod. I mean, you're not going to be hitting the highway doing 100. Does have that demon carburetor. It's probably why I got to give it gas every time I start it. Missing the insulation pieces under the hood. They make a kit that goes around it that's pretty awesome that says Camaro. I did that for my personal ride. Oh, I'm sorry about the hood. See, it's got the water spots on it. But I can see through it right now. It's not too bad, little chips. The hood's probably the best thing on the car, paint-wise. It's actually in really good condition. Got a little bit of an orange peel look, but it's still pretty. All right, 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com, financing and shipping. And any other questions you have, I want you to ask them, so call us. That's going to be a good thing. You can look below in the description to see everything I use to make these videos, and also our main website full of inventory, all these American muscle cars that we post every single day. All right, I'll see you out in the next one.